Good day, good midday. It's a beautiful, beautiful weather. Compare with the last 10 days of awful rainy, muddy weather, and can't take a proper videos. Even I've tried, but it was awful and not good at all. Now we are back with a beautiful weather. Just look at the blue sky. Wonderful one. No, even a cloud in the sky, you know. As the people said, the sky is the limit. So obviously our property where we are in the moment has limits, definitely, because it has a borders, but the shape of the land is interesting because you have the house over there on the middle, and you have proper size of a garden in front of it and proper size of the garden at the back, and some on site with the two barns, which is a good option, I think. So I'm in the village of Pčelište and want to represent it to you this property. Village by itself, maybe I don't need to speak too much about the village because the village speak about itself a lot. It is just about 10 minutes drive from Veliko Trnovo, and you have two bars in the village, two shops, even three, I think. So I may be lying, but definitely there's no less than two shops and two bars in the village. You have a gym in the village, in the municipality of the building. You have a perfect internet here. You have a public transport 3, 4, 5 days, 3 or 4 times a day. Or even if you use a taxi, it won't cost you more than maybe 10 lefs to the town in one direction. So I think it's a good village. The property where I am, this is one of the borders. This is the stone fence here with a, let's say, used to be a good gate, not now anymore, definitely need to be changed, as you can see. So there's no point and no question about this. And I'm going now to show you the road, which is one of the borders. This is the road which leads to Viiti and to some more villages here, and it's, I can say, it's a busy road, but maybe during the daytime, because most of the people goes to their home back when they go back from work, and after 6-7 o'clock in the evening it's quiet road. It's not that much busy. Yeah, it's not like it's a main road, but main road for the villages, not the main road to go to a big cities or big towns, or to travel to the motorways or stuff like this. It's a good asphalt road, so you have a proper access to the property from this side. As you can see, this is the fence, old stone furniture, old stone fence, yeah, so old stone fence with a covered by tiles, and a few places there is problems with the tiles and a bit leak, so you can see there's wet spots on the wall. Obviously need to be fixed, rendering maybe. And here we have a part of a stones with the neighbor side, which stones need definitely to be changed with the new fence. Or just before the stones there, you can put a concrete post or metal post with a net, which is much easier. Like you can see, there's a few posts here and here and here, so it used to be maybe idea to be put a net here. So this is the decision. If you put a concrete post or metal post by net, will be cheapest and easiest way and fastest way to put a proper fence, or to make the garden safe, for example, for dogs and animals if you want. Or you can spend a lot more money to build up a new stone fence. As you can see, there is some net over there already, but it's not a proper one, so definitely these neighbor sides need to be fixed with a fence. So let's have a quick look again from where we start. We start from there. This is the back wall of the back wall of the neighbor's house, and as you can see, the gate which I showed you is a type of a driveway, so you can drive by car here, or even you can drive by the caravan as well and put the caravan in this side as well. But I don't think that in this piece of land you need to put the caravan. You just can put your car here, and the caravan, if people have a caravan, I can show you, it's the best way is to be in the garden back of the house. Beautiful place there, and will be much more flatter, much more easier there, completely good. And even you can make it to leave it in caravan there. So as you see, this is the fence here with the neighbor side. So I don't think that you can build up a big wall here, because you don't need it. You have the wall of the house already. Okay, so this it looks like it's safe. And this is the neighbor's fence here, with some of the neighbors out shed building. You can see there's a concrete belt above this, so it's a proper fence from this side of the neighbor. Definitely, I can say this one. You can see the neighbor did it by himself already, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. From here, look at the view, beautiful view, and south face view, beautiful view. And compare with the village. Village is good. One of the biggest reason this property is worth, maybe 70% of this is the village and the location. It's a popular, good reputation village. Okay, this is the house. We'll discuss the house just in a while. Before that, let's have a look at the barn. This is the smallest barn in the property. As you can see, it's a stone build by brick build as well, and covered by mud. In some places the mud is gone, you know, and as you can see, the roof of the building is not completely gone, but a big part of it is not good, so need to be changed. But structurally, you can see all these oak beams here on the corner, all beams there. All the construction is not bad at all. Between the constructions we have this, all the beams between them, we have these mud bricks which are covered by mud with a wooden sticks, which is, it's done just to close the area and to keep it close, you know, warm, and just to keep it safe when you put animals there, not to go out. Otherwise this mud is nothing connected to the structure. The structure is this, all these beams. This is a typical Bulgarian old barn, old traditional barn house. Look at this. Yeah, you can see all the bricks are like a filling. They use them as a filling between the beams. Let's have a quick look inside. Yes, here you can see the beams, which are not bad at all, to be honest. Oak one, twisted a bit, but this is because of the years and times, and the same time they never make it them straight shape, because it was difficult the years and the times when it has been done. You can see there's a kind of a rotten stuff here, and because there's a hole which maybe show us that there's a leaks from the roof. As I mentioned, the roof need to be fixed. Otherwise, look at the wall there. There's a strong walls and the beams going up to supporting there. And this wall here, part of it, it's a double, we call these double-faced stone walls. So obviously this half inside, it's a bit gone up here, but it's not something that can be fixed. As you can see, all the rest is good and straight. Okay, let's go and have a look to see the next premise of the barn. Here we have this one, yeah, which is similar, you know. Look at this one, yeah. So all this can be removed and stuff. So I think there is another sign of a leaks, problems with the roof. The stones are there, no problem with them at all. So let's have a quick look here. The roof, I think we need to go a bit up here. Yeah, look at the roof. Yeah, it's neat. Definitely these walnut trees and these trees next to it cause the problems with the branches, remove the tiles and stuff, and it's really doesn't look bad. So all these tiles need to be taken off, change the beams which are already gone, and fix with change them, remove them, and put the new ones, and you can have still this building straight and strong. Just this roof repairing need. Of course it's worth money, but not that much, I think, because you don't need a special roof like a house roof. You just need to reinforce and put a new beams next to the ones are gone, or even remove the ones are gone, and put the new one. And just to cover again, you can use the same type of tiles as well, you know. So we call this Turkish tile. So it could be another good storage or workshop. You don't need to have and you can put even a waterproof felt if you want, but I don't think it's necessary. So it is the cheapest way you can do this. Okay, so we discussed this small barn. Now while we are here, I will discuss the house, and look at it. It's a typical beautiful old traditional Bulgarian house, more than 200 years old, I can say, or maybe 100. And let's have a look. I think there is a year on this, so maybe I won't sell you lies, but I want just to show you which one is. Yeah, you can see this, the initial here. the initial, and their house has been built 1927. So 2027 we're going to be 100 years, so it's almost 100 years old house, let's say this way. So I was about 100 years over. Sorry, no problem at all, because I know there's a lot of houses like this being built even 18 something. So look at the house from this side. So the house has here we have a stone foundation here, stone foundation there, and stone foundation up to this side. As you can see, all above is bricks here, and strong wooden beams. Look at the roof. As you can see from inside, and especially last week was a week full with rain. Not only last week, last 10 days. Look at this roof. Roof is not that much bad, I can say. I'm zooming for you and show this. I don't think it's that much problem. So need tiles to be taken off and check if there is any wooden lats or beams to be changed, because the roof doesn't go bendy, so I don't think there is a main beams needed a check. But it's better to put a proper ridge tiles, as the ridge tiles now on this hill are not the proper ridge tiles. So need to put a proper ridge tiles, change some of these tiles, and put wooden boards, cover the roof construction by wooden boards, the beams, and after that put a waterproof felt, and after that put the tiles back and put a proper way ridge tiles and plaster them. This is what I think it's need, and need a new gutters, of course. And underneath you can change these lats and boards underneath, otherwise it doesn't look bad at all. You can see all the windows need to be, the houses need complete renovation, no question about this. I just want to discuss the options that this house deserves to be used as it is, because when we go inside you will see, especially on the second floor, you will see there's enough size of rooms. There's 3 proper bedrooms with a big premise which can be converted to 2 bedrooms and toilets, 2 bathrooms and toilets, sorry. So I think people can keep this house. So the ground floor here, as I mentioned to you, is by stones from this side and going this way. This one is a mud bricks wall, but there is a strong beams each side inside, which just the mud bricks are filling of the wall. They are not supporting wall. Of course the mud bricks can be supporting wall. So from this side you can have a look and see. I'll show you. You can see there's some stones as well here. Yeah, look at the stones here, stones here behind the bricks, stone behind the plaster. This is behind the plaster. You have some mud feelings here, but you can see the beams. It's a good type of beams, good construction beams. Some bricks there and some beams there. So this is where the house finish. You can see the end of the house. This is an additional extra shed which is separate from the house. It's not the main house here. So look at this, it's not bad. I know it looks bad, but it's not that much bad. And you have a bricks up there, and look at underneath. I'll zoom for you as always. It's not that much bad at all. Yeah, look at this. So as I mentioned, the roof construction should be good, maybe with some few changes of the lats, or even not beams, I think. And underneath it doesn't look bad here. The other side is a bit. So, and the gutters need to be changed as well. So this is what I state of this. And we can go and have a look and see this shed, which obviously was like a summer kitchen shed with a old oven here, but it's gone. And you can see this construction roof is gone. So this one being supported by the house as well. Okay, so here we have these mud bricks, but as you can see, the main construction is these wood, which are in very good condition. And down here you can look and see again, very good construction. All this has been filled by mud bricks between the wood construction, so it's strong wall, definitely. No question about this. As you can see, I'll zoom for you here, the beam. Look at this beam there, always strong. And you can see it's not rotten, it's not dark to looks like rotten like the beam over there. Only this beam plastered by, and there's some wall here from, this is the cellar, so the cellar wall is a stone wall, and from the stones you have these beams above, and all being filled by the mud bricks. And here you can see there's a beams behind these signs here okay, and the main beam over there as well. So it's structurally strong. As I mentioned, the mud bricks are not the supporting one. This is the back wall of the ceiling, and as I mentioned before, we call these stone fence and stone walls double faced. So there are two rows of stones next to each other. Like this is the first stone row, and at the back of it is the second stone row. So you can have a look and see it's strong enough from this side. Only this side here, the first stone faced row is missing, so need to rebuild this one. Otherwise you can see the beam is strong, not rotten at all. All the strong beams are supporting by the stones, so it's not a big job. You can rebuild this stone wall here, as the beams are in really good condition. This is the beams which support the rooms, and you can see the beams here goes up, and the beams there as well. Look at this. It's a strong beams. There's nothing rotten in it, nothing wrong with them, and this is just the mud brick feeling, as I mentioned to you. Okay, even the mud brick feeling, if you keep the mud bricks, it could be a good proper insulation for the cold and hot weather. So I think it's a good option. It's a good point to keep it this. Okay, I'm trying to show you the roof from this side of the house, and after that we go at the back garden so I can show you the view. Beautiful. I'm always enjoying these beautiful views. Yeah, so I'm trying to zoom for you the roof from this side. It's a bit overgrown with some bushes, but as I mentioned, I don't think it's a twisted roof or things like it. Not looks bad. Obviously the pine tree branches makes a bit difficult this to me, so let me try to find a better position here. Yeah, I think maybe some more here, yeah, on the chimney. So the surface is good and straight, to be honest. I can see it. Unfortunately can't show very well, but as I mentioned, this is just confirm my thoughts about the roof, that the roof need to be just fixed with a waterproof felt and some tiles and new gutters plus new ridge tiles. And underneath here you can see there's no any problems at all. Look at this underneath. The beams are in a good condition. Yeah. Okay, so just underneath need to be changed. So let's have a look and see what we have here. Here we have this building. Yeah, it's part of so the main house finished here, and is being done additionally. So this is the back wall of the house here, and now I can show the roof from this side as well. Sorry. Yeah, here you can see the roof from this side. I'll zoom for you again so you can find it a bit better imagination of this. Look at this. Yeah, and we'll have to look inside the house in a while. So before that, let's go and have a look to see. So you see that I've showed you now on the front part of the garden. Now we are on the side part of the garden plus the back one here with the second barn. So this is the other side of the garden. This is the next door barn, and there is a net with a concrete post here as a fence. Looks as a fence, and at the same time not a proper fence, but we have outside toilet as a typical remarkable for Bulgarian traditional old houses. Let's have a look the size of this plot here, and I want to show you that it's, as I mentioned to you, it's flat here now, and it's better. Even you can make a swimming pool here, or you can put a caravan because you have access from there, and it's flat, and you have a water and electricity in the house, so it's easy to connect here and to connect the camper as well, the caravan or motorhome. So you have a lot of space here to make a proper place for caravans or swimming pools or stuff. Look at the fence. The fence on the roadside is not that much bad. It's higher. You can see some cracks there, but still a stone fence. And you can look at this. Obviously the cover is missing, which is causing the problems to make the fence weaker. And here we need to put a gate. As you can see, there is a access, and you can extend the access and put a proper gate here. And the same fence continue this way. Look at this. I'll show you now. Yeah, this is the same fence continue again with some problems of the cover of it, as a walnut tree is going into here into the wall, which is not very good. As you can see, it's caused some cracks here, and the fence is finished here. This is with the neighbor side, again net and some stone fence, which for a proper garden to be safe for dogs, animals, whatever, need to be fixed, definitely, no question about it. So let's get and say this property needs a proper fence, maybe all over the plots in front of the house and the plot at the back of the house. Otherwise, I like this piece of land. There is some beautiful view over there as well. I will zoom for you so you can see the mountain. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I like this lovely autumn weather here. Let's have a quick look of the barns. So the barn is here is L shape, as you can see. So this part is with a good roof. The tiles are the old Turkish tile, zoom for you, but structurally there's no problems in this roof, and I'll show from inside. The tiles looks like somebody just threw out them, not put them right, just threw out them, not stuck them, but it's a good roof, so definitely need to be checked with a new tile, maybe change the tiles or put the tiles in a proper way, but I don't think it's a problem at the moment. Only this part here has, this slope is not bad, but there's a slope around here which you can see the holes and the lights coming in. This needs to be changed, you know, and some of the beams are going twisty, but they're still strong, and I think just the wall move a bit. Okay, so let's have a look inside, so you know what I mean when I say that the roof is strong as a construction. Look at these good oak beams, beautiful one, perfect. Look at the structure, very strong structure, very heavy and thick beams has been used here, as you can see. I'm show you carefully so you can have a look and see what the way construction has been built, and it's stay for a long time like this. It's strong enough. Look at these beams, very, very strong beams, supporting beams, not move at all, good ones. Look at this construction, yeah, here, yeah, mainly, yeah, and the beams going this way, again they're strong. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, and there's a mud feeling between them, you know. So the biggest problem we can see here is these beams has been rotten and cut off by the water and rotten stuff here. Yeah, so this one can be connected, just extended from somewhere here up to here, and this one could be changed from here with another supporting beam like this. So this one need to be fixed. Obviously, this is the biggest problem here we have, and this is the other problem which I mentioned to you over there, with some of the walls here are a bit twisted this way. So I don't think it's that a big problem, but always can be fixed and change each one. Okay. So the barn needs work, definitely, but have a lot of things already done, and you can start. This premise here has no problems with the beams at all. Look at them, beautiful, really beautiful and strong. Yeah, on the stone foundation over there, it really makes a proper supporting wall. Here also you can see the big beams. They are supporting by this long side beam here. Even part of them, this one or the other one, has been rotten, as you've seen here. Yeah, so this one has been rotten, but it's supporting by this beam wall here and by the beam and wall there. So it's not supporting beam of this construction. It could be connected and done properly, no problem at all. Okay, let's now go and have a look at the house inside.